agenda. Okay, just 1 second. The second item on the agenda this morning is recitation of the Code of Conduct, which I will also be projecting. And I will also be calling another of our director to please help us in the recitation of the Code of Conduct. Apologies, directors, Mars and SARS, if I just bump into you to call you. I'm so sorry, without prior notice. This is our knowledge sharing session, and it is also good that you all encourage us by also participating. So I'm going to be calling, I can see Director, okay. I'm so sorry. Please kindly drop your emojis. You have to also encourage me in doing this. So please kindly encourage me on the chat box. Please drop your emojis. Let me know that you're listening and you're also following us in this KSS session. So I would be expecting your emojis and your comments. Okay, I'm going to be calling Mrs. Durodola. Mrs. Durodola, ma.
Yes, I'm here. Good morning.
Good morning, Mama. It's so nice to have you on the call, ma. Please, ma, kindly help us with the Code of Conduct. So we'll recite after you. I'm projecting it already. Can you see my screen, ma?
I'm not saying it fully. Can you scroll up a little bit?
Okay. How about now?
Yeah. So good morning, professional colleagues. So let's recite the Code of Conduct. Can we?
Okay, so I've unmuted everyone. You can unmute yourself and follow us.
Okay. So the Chartered Institute of Personnel Management of Nigeria, as the apex regulatory body for human resource management practice in Nigeria, is committed to the highest possible standard of professional conduct and competency among its citizens. Therefore, as a member, you can slot in your name of the institute. I, Olushola Popola Durodola, pledge that I shall be at all times carry out my duties and responsibilities with integrity and diligence. Demonstrate competence and ethical behavior in all my business, professional, and personal activities. Respect the law of the land, promote, encourage, and place acceptable processes and procedures in the practice of human resources management within my sphere of influence.
Endeavor to make sure.
Endeavor to make personal decisions after considering all options, in which resignation may be one. Of this code of conduct, where there are conflicts between my professional obligation and the expectation of my job rules. So help me God.
So help me God.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, ma. Thank you very much, ma. Okay. So I have also dropped the agenda on the chat box. I've also dropped the attendance and the agenda. Please kindly fill the attendance. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I see all your messages on the chat room. Okay, so now we're going to be going to the third item on the agenda, which says establishment of protocols and the chairman opening remarks. So Chairman, sir, please kindly give us your opening remarks. Okay, Chairman, you can unmute yourself.
Hello, can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you loud and clear.
It's okay. It's okay. Good morning, distinguished HR professionals, my colleagues in the executive, and every other person listening right now. Once again, I welcome each and every one of you to this August general meeting and knowledge section. I just want to assure you that today's meeting promises to be an exciting one, in the sense that you will agree with me that for some time now, there have been this series of HR programs, discourse, talks here and there going on in the secretariat, which are very okay. I don't have any problem with them. They are there to build our competency. They are there to build capacity for us. They are there to help us, which I really embrace. But beyond that, there's something that we bring to the table this morning, which has to do with the fact that for us to be holistic, for us to be, because one can be good, one can be trained very well, one can receive all the knowledge, but if along the line, you are not a team player, if there are some basic etiquettes that will enhance your professional success in the service, you don't have all this requisite knowledge, then you will just be saying that why is it that they are promoting some people are doing well in the service, and even what we want to share today goes beyond the service. It's something that you will begin to use. You can even cast such thing, cascade it down to your children and even to your great-grandchildren as it is. It's something that is so germane that we need to draw our attention to. And that's why we've decided as ESCO that let's come. We thank God for the series of the knowledge sharing. We thank God for the series of all the HR programs, discourse that we've been having all this while. But there's something that we need to draw our attention to. That for us to be holistic, for us to be more energized, for us to be well-rounded, you can be good. You can be good in your duty on your given assignments. You can be good in the area of IT savvy. You are wonderful. You can be competent. You can know your onions very well. But there are still some salient issues that are germane to your upliftment, to your promotion, to your success in the service. And this is what we want to draw our attention to this morning, especially those of us that are of the admin group. There are some things that we have seen some gaps in our midst. Like I said, you can be competent, you can be capable. You cannot, are you a team player? Are you reliable? Are you dependable? How do you carry yourself? How do you dress? How is your comportment? How is your carriage like? Those are things we want to draw our attention to. Even in the other people are the high up there. Any political leaders and the moment they are appointed or elected into an office, they have to go through this particular subject we want to look at. In fact, in some other climes, they call it finishing school. They call it finishing school. Etiquette is a finishing school, where all those people, either governor, the president, the commissioners, they go to this finishing school in order for them to be well polished for the office they are occupying. So I'm just going to drop some other things to us this morning that will make us to be well-rounded. It's not only in the area of we acquiring knowledge alone, but for us to be able to be well-grounded so that everything can fit in, everything can go pari passu. That is exactly our intention this morning. And that is exactly what I want to drop with us this morning. God bless us as we listen and as we continue.
Thank you very much, Chairman. Thank you very much for that beautiful opening remarks. And I'm sure that everybody on the call has picked one or two before we start today's session. Okay, so I'll go straight to the fourth item on the agenda. I'm sure every one of us can see the agenda on the chat box, and we can also see the attendance link as well. Please kindly fill the attendance link It's very important to us as a chapter. It's also very important to us in the branch levels as well, so that they know that we are holding these KSS sessions every month. So I'll go straight to reading and adoption of the minutes of the last general meeting. I'm going to be sharing on my screen now the minutes of the last general meeting. I'm going to be very fast about it so that we don't waste so much of our time. Okay, so the last general monthly meeting was held in July 2025. Minutes of the general meeting and the knowledge sharing session held on Tuesday, 29th July 2025. Attendance, the meeting recorded 190 attendees. Commencement, the meeting commenced at 10:00 a.m. with an opening prayer by Mrs. Oluwafumike Oshineye, ACIPM. Recitation of the code of conduct was recited by all. The chairman's opening remarks. Sorry, please kindly mute yourselves. Kindly mute yourselves, please. The chairman's opening remarks welcomed all attendees to the meeting. He acknowledged the effort of everyone who made it and prioritized the gathering and emphasized the importance of their collective contributions to the discussions ahead of the day. Issues of the day, we spoke about the 2025 sales sponsorship induction. The General Secretary acknowledged the interest shown by the prospective inductees and stated that the induction will hold 18th of September 2025. She informed that the experimental trainings will commence on Monday 11th to Thursday 14th July 2025. She also urged that the prospective members ensure that they participate fully in trainings. She added that the members should generally check their emails and communications from the CIPM headquarters. She encouraged members to ensure they follow up activities on the Telegram platform in order to be abreast of the activities regarding induction. They also spoke about the year 2025 International Conference and Exhibition. The IPC, that's the immediate past chairman of the CIPM ALAUSA chapter, informed the members of the upcoming international exhibition and conference, which is to hold in October 2025 in Abuja. He encouraged members to register for the conference and avail themselves to the discount window that was provided previously. It's no longer available right now. Membership dues, members were urged to pay their chapter dues as well as their national subscription in order to enjoy privileges accrued to the financial active members. The general discussion, that was KSS for July 2025. Knowledge sharing session, panel discussion. The session focused on the theme conflict management in the multi-generational workforce. Please kindly mute yourselves. Okay. The session was focused on the theme conflict management in the multi-generational workforce. Experienced public servants were invited as panelists to share their insights on the benefits and the challenges of managing a workforce composed of multi-generations. The discussion was engaging with active participation from members who demonstrated a keen interest in the topic. Questions and answers were followed by the panel session, during which members posed various questions that were addressed comprehensively by the panelists. Recognition of first-timers in the house. We had 10 new members and they were recognized and welcomed warmly. Birthday greetings. Members celebrating birthdays in the month of July were recognized and warmly celebrated. Adjournment. The motion for adjournment of the meeting was moved by Mrs. Amza, MCIPM, and seconded by Mrs. Dada, MCIPM. The meeting came to an end at 12:30 p.m. This report was put together by the Secretariat of CIPM ALAUSA chapter. Please show us some love. Drop some emojis in the house for the ESCO members of CIPM ALAUSA chapter. Thank you so much. Okay, so I see your messages. Okay, we're going to repost the attendance link. I will repost it shortly. Any volunteer in the house could actually repost it. I posted it earlier, but for sake of those who are just joining us, please kindly help us repost it. I can also do that from my end as well. So we're moving. Yes, we are on time, we are on check. This is 10:25 a.m. and we are going to be going straight into the August knowledge sharing session presentation. So today, permit me, okay, we have 78 members on the call right now. You all are all welcome. I welcomed you all earlier, but for the sake of those who are just joining, good morning and welcome again to the August knowledge sharing session. We are so excited to have you here on the call this morning. Thank you so much. I see the emojis on the chat, but please keep it rolling. Keep it rolling. We're going to be looking at introducing our facilitator, and I am going to be sharing the slides on behalf of the facilitator. Our facilitator this morning is our chairman, CIPM ALAUSA chapter, who is also going to be wearing two coats this morning. He is the chairman and is also the one that is going to speak to us on the topic, etiquette essentials for professional success. I'll say etiquette essentials for professional success in the public sector, in the private sector, because we have some private sector members amongst us. So I'm going to yield the floor. Chairman, sir, are you on the call?
Yes, I'm already.
Okay.
I'm on.
Okay, sir. You have the floor.
Just project the slide.
It's on, sir.
I couldn't see it here. Hello?
Can you see it now, sir? Can anybody
No.
see my screen? I'm sharing my screen
You are
right
still
now.
sharing the minutes of meeting.
It's the minute of meeting.
Okay, so I think it's network.
There.
I'm going to, okay, ma. Thank you, ma. I'm going to do that again. I am sharing the slides now. Okay. Are we good?
Yes, we are good now. We can see it now clearly.
All right. Okay, no problem. Okay, sir.
Once again, I want to welcome every one of us on board this morning to this August knowledge sharing section. And before I start, I would like to just acknowledge the presence of Mrs. Duro Dola and Mrs. Mofulewi and some other directors that have deemed it fit to join us this morning. I want to really appreciate you for this gesture, and I know that one way or the other, you'll be able to pick some things that, like I said, we'll be able to use elsewhere, not limited to the service alone. And likewise, every one of us on board, I congratulate us. It promises to be an exciting time, I assure you. We all enjoy it and we will all gain one valuable lesson or the other. It promises to be an exciting, insightful, educative talk this morning. So let me just start once again by telling us the topic. The topic before us has to do with etiquette essentials for professional success. And it's not, like I said, it's not limited to the service alone. It cuts across every, either private or public. And this morning we'll be looking at what etiquette is all about. We'll equally be looking at that word, that key word there, essential. What do we mean by the word essential? What does it portray? What does it say? What's the meaning of essential? You know, we know some people, they are into essential duties. The people like the police, some professions like police, the nurses, the firefighters, their services, their profession is an essential one. While other people go on holiday, they can't go on holiday. While other people go on weekends and they just do their work all round the clock, 24 hours. A police officer is there for security and they cannot abscond his duty post. Either they do it by rotation or they do it by the same. They must all be there. So we are saying in essence that essential, anything called essential is something that is absolutely necessary or extremely important that you cannot do away with. You can't do without. So that's why we are looking at etiquette. We could have just say etiquette for professionals, but we are saying etiquette essential for professional success this morning. So we've been able to clear the word essential. We want to look at what etiquette entails. What do we mean by etiquette? What's the meaning of etiquette? Etiquette is defined as the formal or corporate rule of correct or polite behavior in society or a profession. And it includes rules, guidelines, and norms that governs human interaction. Etiquette has to do with interaction. It has its rules, it has its norms that governs human interaction. And let me begin by saying that good manners are learned and not inherited. You don't inherit it. Good manners are not born with. No one is born with any good manner. But we learn it along the line. It is learned. Etiquette and manners must be learned and practiced. Etiquette and manners are the two-way shields against embarrassment. If you don't want to be embarrassed in life, you need to know what etiquette is all about, and it will help you to succeed. There is no accomplishment that is so easy to acquire as politeness, or none more profitable. When you acquire politeness, you've been able to achieve a lot. Like I said earlier, when you can be anything, you can find yourself in a position of authority, but there's need for you to add politeness to it. You can be competent, you can be capable, you can be in a leadership position, but there's need for you to know some rules that governs your interaction, even as a leader, in whatever you are doing with the people. I want us to just move forward by sharing the slide. Just move forward. Light on, please. AGS. I've said some of the factors here. Move. Give us another one, please. Let's move. Let's move. Why etiquette matters? Etiquette is unrelated to degrees or certificates. It has nothing to do with your certification, with your degrees. Like I said, you can acquire several degrees. You can do several professional courses and be good in it. Etiquette has nothing to do with it at all. And let me give you an example. At the beginning of this month, this August, for those of us that listen to this, our renowned referred man of God, Pastor Adeboye, when he was doing his Thanksgiving service, the first that is always being done every first Sunday of the month, he cited an example there that there was a time that he was about to go for a particular scholarship, and he went for the written. He did very well in the first stage. The second stage, they took them through etiquette. They set a table before them. They want to see their table manners. And at that point in time, he said, he being sarcastically just said it, that he was a young guy, he was a naive person, coming from the village, he doesn't know anything. And they brought bread before them. They gave them soup. And he just cut his bread, he dipped it inside the dish, and he was eating without knowing that they were washing it. And some other people. And I know some of us too. Probably in our home, we want to take tea, want to take bread. Do you know what we do? We just cut our bread, we dip it inside the dish, and we use it to do baptism for the dressing, and we take it. That's not the way to do it. And he said, because of this singular act alone, he was disqualified. This is what etiquette does. When you know the rules that govern social or corporate or formal setting, you will not fall into that kind of trap. Etiquette gives you an edge above every other person. And I've said it often, that competence and experience alone are no longer enough. There was a book I read written by John Maxwell, which says that talents are no longer enough. He said talents are no longer enough. If really you want to succeed in life, there's something that we need to note in life. If you are not disciplined, if you are not loyal, if you are not reliable, if you are not trustworthy, you can be resourceful, you can be tech savvy, you can be capable, you can be good on your job. But this issue of etiquette, if you don't take it serious, you are likely, there's this likelihood that you are not going to anywhere. There's likelihood that you are not going to succeed. So we need to take note of this. We need to be disciplined. We need to know how things are done. Like we said, competency and experience are no longer enough. In our time, this day, we still have some professors that doesn't know the difference between a fish fork, rice fork, and salad fork. You want to tell me that it's easy to be a professor? You want to tell me that a professor just got to that level overnight? No. He's competent, he's knowledgeable, academically sound, but he still doesn't know the differences between fish fork, salad fork, and rice fork. Because he has not been taught in that area, in that regard. So we need to be holistic in our approach. So let's move forward. Like we said, we have two types. We've not exhausted the other one, please. Yes. I went on to say the third one's point. They say what leaders are trained in etiquette by protocol officers, world leaders all over the world. The moment you are appointed into a political office, either as a governor or the president or whatever, you will be made to go through the protocol officer to put you through some things. And for some countries of the world, the moment you become the president, you are made to know the rules. Because this issue of etiquette and protocol somehow is very important. If you don't know the right thing to do, even as a president, you landed into another person's nation. The legs with which you come out from the vehicle matters a lot. If you are supposed to use your left leg to onboard yourself from the vehicle and you use right leg, it will send a signal to that nation that you have come for war, not for peace. So that's why we said that even world leaders are trained in etiquette by protocol officers. We need to know this. They are trained on how to talk, how to dress, how to carry themselves. Their carriage matters, how to wave. It might look so simple, it might look so little. How to wave to the crowd, how to behave themselves, how to comport themselves. At times you see some of our leaders, some of the political leaders doing some things that's supposed not to be. Then you begin to ask that what's happening? Where are their handlers? Where are their advisors? The people that put all these people through are always with them. And they are called the handlers of either the governor or the president. Anytime they go off, they say, where are the handlers? There are some people that are supposed to put them through now. Why is the governor talking like this? Why is he doing like this? Again, people may dismiss you based on your first impression. The way you look, the way you dress, before people start listening to you, whatever you have, you can be good, you can have good content. But your appearance matters. And you may not have the opportunity to correct the first impression. They say first impression matters a lot. You may not have the opportunity to correct the first impression that you have made, that people had concerning you. Again, I want to say here, for those of us that have domestic staff, either you have gardener, either you have drivers, either you have a house help that you are just bringing into your house, you need to teach them the culture that is prevalent in your home, in your house, the way things are done in this way. If not, you will continue to have a lot of conflict with them. So please, I just said I need to ship this in. Let's move to the next slide, please. We have various types of etiquettes, but we just decided to bring them under two captions, which has to do with social and business. And those ones under social, we have table manners, we have conversation, you know, social, you meet with people. Then we have body language. Let me just pause here. You know, some of us, young officers in the service, I have to say this, it is unethical for you. It is lack of etiquette for you that you stand before your boss and you are putting your hands in your pockets. It's disrespectful. That's the body language that some of us, we don't know. That's the signal you are sending out. You can't stand before your boss and put your hands in your pockets. It's not okay. It's not right. Then let's move on. Dressing. How do we dress in the service and outside the service? Even naturally. How do you dress? Do you dress in such a way that people just say, oh, this public servant, this ALAUSA people, this in the way they... Let me just give us an example. I went somewhere, Lagos State, this parking authority. That should be last week. I went to help someone. They brought a demand notice to them. And I got to the office. I saw one of our officers. I requested for her, and she decided to assist me. Then after our discussion and everything, I left the place. And I sent a text, a WhatsApp that she sent to me. And she said, I just thank God that you came today. And the way you dress, in fact, my colleagues, I'm saying this, that's why I'm mentioning the agency, Lagos State Parking Authority to us. They began to debate, they began to ask me that is this person a civil servant from ALAUSA, or is it from the banking side, especially banks? That the way I dressed, they said no, that she was not telling that this one of our this in ALAUSA is a civil servant. No. This person, they began to argue. In fact, when I came back, I had to show something to my peers that this is what this person said, and this person said even knows you, which she acknowledged that she knows the person. They've been at a staff together before. They worked there together at a staff before. That is the kind of impression that we're supposed to be having. The way you dress, people are watching you, people are looking at you. She said they began to argue with her that no, we don't believe that this person is from bank. This person is not a civil servant. She now told me that there's this impression, wrong impression that they have about people from ALAUSA, that she was so proud of me today. So please, our dressing. And let me quickly say this. When I got into service year 2000, I was in education by then. My PS by then was Mrs. Uluwagbemiga Benson. On one particular occasion, I was just moving through the corridor, and she cited me. And she looked at me and said, young man, I like your dress sense. What was I wearing by then? I was just wearing normal white guinea with black shoe and black cap. And she said, no, I like your dress sense. Say, keep it up. How you dress matter, please. Like they've often been saying, this common saying that dress the way you want to be addressed. In the service and elsewhere, dress decently. Dress neatly. Don't let us just be dressing anyhow. Please and please. And this reminded me again. I was at PSO yesterday. But before I got there, I wasn't knotting my tie. I put it in the car. But the moment I came out from the vehicle, because I knew that I would be coming to PSO, I had to put on my tie. And that was the tradition in those days. That you can't just come to PSU anyhow. Most especially those of us admin and HR officer. But these days, what is happening? You just dress anyhow. In the days of Mrs. Awoshe, she will look at you like this, and she will dress you down. And likewise, my PS at Office of Establishment and Training. The way they talk about dress smartly. Don't let us give the service a bad image. Don't let people have wrong impression about those of us in the civil service, especially those of us at ALAUSA. So how about our grooming? Some of us, the way we dress, the way we do our grooming, our hair, are you properly dressed? How do you do your hair? You left your hair uncut. You left some of us, we decide to just keep beards. Are those beards that we are keeping, are they well trimmed? Some you will see cocoa here and there. Some you can't just come near there. So please, let's do, like I often say jokingly, it's only those people that has money that can keep beards. If you know that you can't keep beards, you don't have the money to keep beards, it's not compulsory. You can clean shave like some of us. It's not compulsory. So please and please, our grooming matters. For some of us, we are still alive. We are not yet dead. You will see that anytime I go to the barbing salon to cut my hair, I will tell them to take care, to go through my nose, remove the hairs in the nose, remove the hairs in the hairs on my hair. They take time to do all those things. But some of us, you will see us like this. Still, you will see white hair from our noses coming out. You will see white hair from our hairs. All these things are wrong. We are still alive. We are not yet dead. Yet we are looking like a corpse, walking corpse. With white hair coming from our noses, with white hair coming from our hairs. All these things are not supposed to be. This is what this particular topic decided to address in our midst this morning. So let's move on. Let's move on, please. Hello? Hello?
I'm with you, sir.
Yes.
You can go,
We're
sir.
talking about basic etiquettes and greeting.
I'm with you, sir.
Yes.
Well,
The appearance and comportment influences perception. I've said that. The way you dress, that's the way you'll be addressed. It gives a lot of perception about you. Dressing and grooming set the tone for respect. If you just dress anyhow, people will not respect you. So we need to know that. And again, I'm saying on this platform, for those of us that are admin and HR officers, especially men, henceforth, let's respect the public service office. And even the offices that we occupy, the MDAs that we are, let's begin to dress very well. It's not out of order to do such thing. It doesn't cost much. It's not until you put on expensive this thing. But make sure that you are always neat. Your shirt are well ironed. Your trousers are the listen, and do the right thing. And as you do so, you will see yourself. People will be noticing you. So let's move on. Dressing for men and women. For men in the service, they are this either in the service here or in the private sector. That's why we are marrying everything together. There's this time proven tested attire that you must always wear, which has to do with the fact that as a man, three type of suits that is acceptable in any corporate meeting. The first one has to do with black, blue, and gray or ash color. Every other thing is not, I mean, you can't come to an interview. Already they said people should begin to submit this thing now from all our MDAs, eligibility lists, and by next year, people begin to do the promotion and interview. You are only permitted to wear 3 sets of suits: black, blue, and gray or ash. Anything other than that is going to be minus. And when you put on suit, please, there are rules guiding all these things. If you are putting on a striped suit, don't put on a striped shirt and striped tie. It's against the rule. You are not zebra. You blend things. When you put on striped suits, blend it with plain color shirts and any other tie. That's the rule. And when you are seated, please, when you are seated, you are free to unbutton your suit. And when you are standing, listen very well, please. Anytime you are standing, you put on suit, you must button it. If your suit have 2 buttons, you must put on the first one, leave the second one. That's the rule. That's the rule. And if it's only 1 button suit, then put on the same. But when you are seated, you unbutton yourself and you relax. And that's the rule. Then there's nowhere, listen to me too, there's nowhere that is stated that you cannot put on native to the office, even on Monday, provided you put on cap. Because we've had several places, I've been to several places, even local government, talk to them here and there. They said, you see, this issue of putting on cap, I'm always having a headache anytime I put on. And I told them, if you don't want to put on cap, then don't wear native to the office. You can wear it in your house. But you are not complete without the cap on. So please, let's get this straight. There are rules guiding our behavior in the service. And all these things, we are gradually eroding them and throwing them away. And through this particular thing, we want to bring us back on course. There are rules that guide dressing. For those of us men, we should avoid sagging trousers. It's not permitted in the service. Those say, oh, they are Gen Z, they are just coming up because I saw, was it yesterday or the day before yesterday, they were saying about some NYC core members that are just doing whatever they like. So it's not possible. It's not acceptable. Even though they are going in next month, they are going in some few months' time, and they are coming in. We need to teach them the right thing. This is service. Service has its own rule. It has its own ethos. It has its own things that we must follow. And that is it. Irrespective of wherever they are coming from, whether they are big short people's children, it doesn't matter. We have the onus is on us to teach them and put them through the right thing. So that's just it. So we need to do the right thing. Then for the women, I don't so much have problem with them. But for all that, I just need to say that a woman must dress neatly, be confident, and not arrogant. Should you want to use perfume, use it moderately and jewelry. There's no tinted hair. It's not permitted. It's unethical in the service for you to come to the office and tint your hair. It's unethical. It doesn't align. So please, please, please. Then if you put on your gown or your skirt must at least get to the knee level, or whatever you want to, but at least it must get to the knee level. Nobody hug is allowed. No sleeveless is allowed. Sleeveless is allowed. If you want to put on sleeveless, then put on belaru, whatever they call it, or jackets. Please, we need to note all these things. And it's very, very important that we just have to adjust ourselves to it. For those of us that use ring, I see it oftentimes. Some people will use ring all over their hands, all over their fingers. It's not acceptable. Avoid excessive accessory. You use it to injure some other people, even ordinary handshake and some other things like that, stuffs. You use it. And we see have some men, even in the service, you will see the nails in their hand. It's not acceptable. They will listen, it could be the last nail, it could be the first or second, you see them living. This is not acceptable in the service, please. Let's be properly groomed. Let's know what we are doing. And I do tell people, many of us have gone, even to the banks, and the guy that want to pay us at the cashier place is putting on he plaited his hair. Have you ever seen? Or he did dread on his hair, and he's the one that is there at the desk to give us money. It's not possible. Or you put on your ring. Oh, you can say they are Gen Z. That should not be brought into and be encouraged in the service. We have our rules. In as much as the private sector, the banks and they say will not allow such thing. How then do we in the service, how are we now allowing such thing? Say they are Gen Z, they are Gen Z. And what we refuse to do at our homes, that is what you can see what University of Bafemi Awolowo put out. What parents refuses to do at home is the school that is not teaching them. And we can teach and talk to our young ones, even in the office. Let's move on. The next slide, please. Etiquette in a public setting. Don't scramble for seats. Should you be invited to a public function? We see some people. That's why I said this is something it's not limited to the service alone. It's our own personal person. Don't rush for chairs. Don't scramble for seats. Again, you are not permitted. It's not good for you to be seen on the public in the public space eating by the roadside. You buy this boli, you buy go and you are eating it on the dressing. And should you want to speak audibly but politely. For some of us, we are in the habit of biting our nails, our nails. Either we are in the office, either we are talking, we are in the habit of biting nails. People cannot look at our finger. This is unethical. Some of us, while before people, we put our hands in our nose and we are doing like this. It's not right. Some of us in the midst of people, we want to clear our throats, even in the office. Some of us, we crack our knuckles. And it shows, the under body language section, cracking of knuckles shows that you are timid, you are fragile. Something is wrong. You have something to hide. All these are inappropriate. Should you want to sneeze, you have your handkerchief all the time with you. Sneeze into your handkerchief, folded or under your arm like this. That's how you sneeze. Next slide, please. Destructive habits to avoid. Some of us, we have this attitude. Probably just finish eating, either in your house, either at a canteen, either at this thing. You now take toothpick openly. No. Should you want to, probably there's this something in between your teeth. You can use your other hand to cover this other hand that you are using to, but not for you to be seen outside, picking your teeth, so that they can know that you just finished eating a beautiful meal. No, it's not right. For some of us, when we laugh in the office, we laugh in such a way that it will disrupt other people. It will call attention. It's not right. This is an office space, please. Then again, for some of us, we specialize in, we love it, going to other people's office, document that is not yours. You go into it and begin to read files that is not meant for you. All these things are not okay. You can't do such thing. Some of us, we go into other people's office or other people's home without their permission. You just take their control remote and begin to ping. It's not done. Or you get into another person's office. You are not being told to sit. You just went and sit and occupy another person's space. Even in the other person's seat in the office, for those of us that have this shared space, you have your own seat, go. And should you are invited, or you just come to see any of the directors or any of our people there, these are for the young officers. When you are not told to sit, don't sit. except the person, the PS or the director tells you to sit. That's when you sit. But this day we just see that people just come into the office, they are before you. The next thing is that they sit before and they just draw the chair and they sat there. These are not right. Let's move on, please. The next slide. This should be meeting etiquette. I didn't see the topic there on the top, but notwithstanding, let's move on. For meeting etiquette, you switch off or silence your phones. Some meeting disallows phone completely. For some of us that have been to some offices, either the governor's office, either I could remember in those days when I was still at Suburb, our chairman's office, you can't enter our office with your phone on. They will not even allow you to bring phone to the office. You will drop it. And for some of us that have been to one thing or due to one thing or the other, we've been to Zone 2 at Onikon, this police, this in there. At the gate, they will collect your phone. They will just tag it and put your name and your number there. When you are through, you collect it and move. It's either you switch off your phone or you drop it or you disable your phone. Then at meeting, you must arrive before your boss or your superior or your line manager. For young officers, even for those of us that are senior managers or directors, our PS must not get to the meeting before us. It's unethical. And likewise, we know that for any form of setting where they say, oh, governor is coming, they will have arranged the thing. The directors are to be seated so time. The PS has to sit so time. The deputy governor is to sit so time. Then before the governor arrives. And the moment the governor arrives, the door is closed. Nobody can come in. These are meeting etiquettes. Your boss should not get to the meeting place before you. It's unethical. Then anytime your boss comes in to the meeting, everybody rises. You must honor, you must give your boss the honor that is due. You must accord him or her that honor. And I've seen it several places being done these days that people are really doing it. But in some places, you just sit, your boss comes in, everybody just, no. We need to have this understanding. Then again, should you follow your permanent secretary or even your director or the special advisor or the commissioner to an event? Either you are the PA, either he or she has asked us to follow him or her to that particular occasion, and they serve you people food there. Perhaps he or she is on the high table side. They will have packaged their own. If the PS or the have not told you to eat the one that is given to you, even as you are in the midst of the crowd there, you don't have that effrontery to eat that food. It's unethical. Except the person look at you that, oh, we've been together since morning and we'll have been tired, and he or she gives you the signal that you can eat or you should go ahead to eat. That's when you will eat. But if you goes ahead to eat the food, it's unethical. I just said, let me draw our attention to this. Some of us, we know it, and some of us is just an eye-opener for us. That's why we need to be enlightened this morning. And that's what exactly we are doing. Let's move on, please. Next slide. Next slide. How we need to behave in an event, please. Confidentiality and behavior at events. Several of us, we've gone through this oath of secrecy. We need to abide by this rule. Don't disclose confidential information that has to do with the government. Don't divulge information anyhow. Don't be flippant with your mouth. You just talk anyhow. And even in the listening, they've told some of us that for any official work, we should not use our normal email. We should rather use the official email that is being given to us. For those of us that are in service, because I know some private people are here on board with us too. But those of us in service, we are told never to disclose any official information to the outsiders. Never to use your personal email to run government business. It's unethical. Perhaps you just put some things in your office that you put it on your dressing here, you are using your personal desk, and your child at home just decided to just play with your phone. And without knowing, you went to press the thing and the thing is just uploaded and it just dispersed it to the cloud. And everybody began to see what is going on. How will you be able to account for the thing? That's why we are being advised. Never, don't use your personal thing for official duty. Then we should avoid scrambling for food or souvenir or gift at parties. Some of us, we have this habit. That probably they are serving at an event and yet the food hasn't come to your side. You begin to scramble. Oh, they are gifting some things out. And they've not brought you begin to just get agitated. Whereas is it more than this plastic something they want to give to you, that you have a lot at home. You have a lot. You just want to add to more of the panties in your house. Things that you don't need. Please and please. Then again, eat before events to prevent aggression or aggressive behavior due to hunger. Oftentimes, when people fight for food, it's just because they are hungry. But you are being advised that before you go for any events or any party, ensure that you eat at home. Either they now serve you, either the food comes to you on time or not, it's immaterial to you. This hunger often make one to be hungry. So we need to have this understanding that there's need for you, before you go to any party or any event, ensure that you eat before leaving. Then when you get to any event, anywhere you are being made to sit there, accept sitting arrangement or position gracefully. People that matters, they don't care wherever they place them in any event. They just go and sit. It's only people that doesn't matter that are always craving for recognition. You must put me at the front seat, you must put me at the this and no. Accept sitting arrangement anywhere gracefully. Then, should you be hungry, if you are still hungry, don't overstay at any function when you are hungry. You can just calmly leave the event or function. Go to the next restaurant and take care of yourself. Next slide, please. Consideration and courtesy. Being considerate is ethical. In some clients, tipping is encouraged and appreciated. You go to some restaurant, the moment you are leaving the place, the little change in your hand, the people opening the door for you, the guy helping you at the car park, just tip them, just give them something. These are done in Asian countries. Japan, South Korea, easily. They even put it as part of their design. Because they believe that those other people working there, they don't earn much. Then as you are moving out, you are the one ahead, you open the door. The person behind you can help to still open the door for such a one. Hold doors for others. Then lastly, on this note, anytime you are invited to any party, ensure that you go to that party with a gift in your hand or birthday party. Oftentimes, several of us, we just rush to parties, we go and eat the person's food without caring. We are not being considerate. We are talking about consideration and courtesy. When you go to people's birthday, ensure that you bring gifts along. It may not be big something, but just small. Just ensure that you at least you bring something along. So please and please, this is how things should be done. When you attend people's birthday, or people come to your house. In those days when we were very young, you know the way they do it. During Christmas period, during New Year or Ileya period, what do they do? Some people will bring rice on the tray, they'll bring to us, and as they come, they want to leave. Our parents by then, what did they do? They will give the person, the child that brought the tray of rice, they will still give the person something, either money or one gift or the other, to give back to the parents. And this is how it should be done. People come to visit you in your house. You look through, what can I give? Or somebody send their daughter or their son to you, so that as they are leaving, bring something. It could be even be as little as ordinary matchstick, give it to them, or ordinary napkin, give to them. That's how things must be run. Next slide, please. Next slide. Body language and eye contact. I've spoken about this, that you put your hands in your pocket before your superior or your line manager or your whatever, your HOD, is very wrong. When anybody is discussing with you, maintain eye contact. It shows empathy and attentiveness. Your boss or whosoever is talking to you cannot be talking to you, and yet you are fiddling with your phone. You say, I'm listening. It's wrong. When you are making the body, we are talking about body language. Give full attention. Know that someone is talking to you, you are reading magazine, you are reading newspaper, you are fiddling with your phone. It's not acceptable. It's not a good etiquette. Because gesture matters a lot. It reflects your character. Next slide, please. Now, here, handshake protocol. It is said there that let the lady initiate handshake. But if a lady is before a PS or AC or the governor, she may not do that because it will sound disrespectful. But we are just talking about the normal way, handshake protocol. It has its own protocol. You are with a lady or you are with somebody, except the lady brings out a hand to shake you, not for you to just say, I want to shake this person by all means. There is a protocol to this effect. But if the young lady initiates this into either the governor, to his VS, or to his AC, it appears disrespectful. Is the senior, the governor, or the PS, or the AC that should initiate, then she will now respond. Let's move to the next one, please. Next slide, please. Yes, making introduction. How do we make introduction? Introduce yourself with confidence using first and last name. Take, for example, my name is Adeniyi Ogunubi. But several places you say, is Ogunubi, Adeniyi Samuel? No. Whenever you are doing introduction, you introduce yourself with your first name and your last name. Then, still part of this introduction, senior receive the junior in formal setting. Let me give us an example. We have our IPC, Mr. Jamiawe. Then he's before the governor, and I'm the one to do the introduction. I'm the person doing the introduction. I will now say, Mr. Awe Jamiu, the commissioner for establishments and training, please meet Mr. Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu Olushola. You introduce the junior to the senior, while the senior receives the junior. Let me repeat myself again. Our IPC is our commissioner. I now want to do the introduction. I now said, Mr. Jamiu Awe, please, may I introduce you to our governor. Please meet Mr. Governor in the person of Mr. Babajide Sanwo-Olu. Simple. And the senior will now receive the junior. In business setting, you introduce the client to the MD simply because the customer is king. That one is straightforward. Then, when you are being, probably they are still making it, and they mention your name, and every other person are clapping. They've read your recitation or citation rather. They've done this thing, and people were clapping. They were clapping for you. You are not to clap. You are the one being celebrated. Because oftentimes, a lot of us will fall into this particular error. You just see yourself too clapping. You are the one they are celebrating. You are the one they are clapping for. You can simply say thank you, but not for you to just do. About 2 Saturdays ago, I was at a birthday party. Somebody's celebrating his platinum 70th birthday, and they were clapping for him, and the wife and me too was clapping. I was just laughing within the way I sat. You are not meant to clap. You are the one they are celebrating. They are the one clapping for you. Thank you. Next slide, please. Next slide, please. How about toast etiquette? When being toasted, people are clinking their cups here and there, their glass cups. You that is being toasted, others can drink, but you are not to drink. You are not meant to drink. You are the one they are toasting. As they are clinking this thing, they can cling with you, but you are not meant to drink at that particular time, at that occasion. That's the rule. Let's move to the next one, please. Next slide, please. Respect and courtesy. Respect, sustain professional relationship. Respect is very important for us to be able to do a lot of things. Respect. Wherever there is no respect, anywhere there is no respect, you see that in that particular organization or office, productivity will decrease or decline. Because people will just be doing whatever they like. So we need to. Hello? Hello? They've taken it down.
We can hear you.
It's okay.
We can hear you.
Oh, my IPC.
Yeah, with you, sir.
Listen. Hello? Our slide.
We are with you, sir. We are with you, sir.
We are with you. We are with you.
They've taken the slide. Put on the slide back, please. Hello? Our slide back, please.
Maybe she's no longer on the call.
AGS.
She may be having network issue.
AGS. Our PRO, please. Is this a technical glitch?
I'm sure it's technical issue.
It must be. If you have the slide on your side, you can share from your side. Or you can just go ahead, we'll follow you.
Okay, let me try.
Hello, Shaman, you are a host on this platform, so you can share your screen yourself. You are a host, so you have the right to share.
I'm so sorry. Apologies. The network has been a bit crappy and it's been throwing me out. Can you hear me?
Yes, you are audible.
We can hear you.
I'm so
Very
sorry.
well.
Okay, I'm so sorry. Chairman, sir, can you hear me? I'm also trying to log on. I'm using my phone at the moment and okay. Progress. Chairman, are you still on the call? It's been a lot of back and forth. Apologies once again. It's the network. I don't think the chairman is on the call. I think he's out of.
On the call. He's on the call.
Oh, okay.
He's still on the call. He's
Mr.
muted.
Ogunudi, sir. Okay, let me make him a.
I'm listening.
Okay, sir. You can go ahead, sir. Let me just share your slides again. The network is really bad. I don't know. So can you see my slides now? Can you see?
No.
What about now?
Okay.
You're muted, sir. I can't hear you.
It's okay.
Okay.
Still go back to the other slide.
Okay. 1 second. We've done this.
No, we've not done a particular one under workplace etiquette. We've not even spoken about we've done this.
I think we are here.
We've done this.
We are here.
Yes, we are here.
Here. Respect and courtesy.
Yeah, respect, sustain professional relationship. Then courtesy enhances civility and productivity in an organization. Then words like excuse me, please, kindly assist. Words like dear, pardon me, goes a long way. That should, probably you want me to do something for you. Just say, dear Adeni, please kindly furnish me with this. With that word alone, dear Adeni, and with the word kindly, rather than just say, Adeni, Mr. Adeni, just give me this. That word alone is enough. That word please, that word pardon me, that word kindly. We should learn to begin to use all these words in the service. It will make things easier. It shows respect, it shows courtesy to other person. And easily, if the person, because of those words alone, the person will just have to go out of his way. In order, because you have more or less, one is a heart. So we should know this, please. Let's move on, please. The next slide. Differences between, yes, etiquette and this thing, they are always interwoven. It is noteworthy to state that etiquette and protocols are somehow related or interwoven but each has its own distinct functions. Etiquette centers on rules of behavior or personal behavior, that is personal behavior or manners. While protocol centers, please, I want us to know this. Protocol centers on procedures of rules of engagement, and it's only in a formal interaction or formal setting. Etiquette centers on rules of behavior, personal, individual behavior, or manners. The way you talk, the way you carry yourself, the way you approach things, your comportment, your grooming, generally. While protocol centers on procedures of rule and only formal interactions. Etiquette guides interpersonal interaction. Protocol guides official ceremonies and events. Is for official ceremony. That's why you use protocol. Sitting arrangements. Protocol. You say governor, then followed by they say that's the way they cascade it down. Etiquette varies across cultures, while protocol is typically standardized everywhere all over the world and is formalized. Protocol is protocol, is standardized and is formalized. It's the same all over the world. Etiquette varies across culture. Yoruba culture varies from Igbo culture, ALAUSA culture. So we are guided by our own etiquette, way of living things and values here. Yoruba people believe that when you see an elderly people, you prostrate. But other people, that's not their own culture. So you can't say that somebody that is from other person, because you don't know their culture and it's not their culture is not for him because he didn't prostrate immediately. It's with time you can say, this is the culture that obtains here. So by so doing, you'll be tolerant, you'll be able to know, you get this person in, inclusiveness will come in. You have to just understand with the person, but later the person will not get. So etiquette varies across culture, while protocol is typically standardized and formalized. Then we have an example. Probably we come to that later on. Etiquette and protocol. What I just said is here. You see, personal etiquette has to do with personal manners, cultural variation, and interpersonal behavior. While protocol is formal procedure, standardized rules, and official events alone. That's where you use this thing for. Now, the next slide, please. We can see the order or protocol. We are using Lagos State Zone now. General social functions. We can see on the top of the chain, on the hierarchy there, you see His Excellency, the governor of Lagos State. You see the wife for any event, then followed by the deputy, then followed by the speaker, then followed by the chief of staff, the chief judge rather, then followed by the governor, former deputy governor, should they be around in that particular event. Then distinguished members of the National Assembly, either Senate or Reps, then honorable. These are just the thing. But there's a slide that I should think that, before I draw my conclusion, please let me draw our attention to something. Workplace etiquette within she skipped that area. If not, I'm supposed to close now. Workplace etiquette. Please go back to the slide. There's something I need to speak to there. Before we do thank you, go back to the slide. Workplace etiquette. She skipped that line. It's okay. Go on. See, move ahead.
Chairman, sir, what slide are you talking about, sir?
There should be this one there. I put there under workplace etiquette. It's under business etiquette.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
This one. Yes. You didn't even show it to us at all. Let me just run through it just under some few minutes. Workplace etiquette. No loitering is around, no standing or waiting around without apparent cause. Oftentimes, you just see some of our colleagues or staff just loitering the corridor. Whereas they have seats in their various offices to go there and sit. They will not sit. Some will be outside, some will be under tree, some will just be roaming about. It's not permitted. Then punctuality and attendance is very important. You are expected to be punctual in the office. Arrive at the office at the set time, at the agreed time. Where I was before at this place, budget, we have this something that we clock in. And when you are leaving, you will clock out. And it's still there now. So please, then don't be known as habitual latecomer, perpetual latecomer to the office. It conveys an indication that you are not serious. If your principal or your superior, your line manager knows that you are always coming late to the office, it's supposed not be done, not to be done. Be cautious enough that should you notify that you are running late and you are in the traffic, call your line manager, call your superior, even some of your colleagues. Tell them that you are held up so well. And it will go a long way. Then we've spoken about respect for one another. This sustained relationship in mutual, sustained relationship is mutual. Remove that respect there. We treat others with cursing and tags. We never engage in harassment of any kind of bullying. Respect, they say, is reciprocal. In some places, they say, beget respect. And like I've said, that wherever respect is absent, productivity decreases. We should learn to respect one another. Either the younger ones, either your junior ones, either the superior, either your colleague. Let's respect one another. Let's move on, please. The next one, please. Then teamwork. Teamwork makes the dream to work. There is this popular saying, this common saying that a chain is only as strong as its weakest link. Weakest link, not work. A chain is only as strong as its weakest link. We should know that. We should learn to cooperate with others. Should we be given a work to do, a task to do together? You should join them to do it. That's the only way that the overall objective of that particular task you are given in the office, in the department, can be achieved. Like we normally say, that team acronym, together, each, everyone achieve more. And that's how it should be. We should be a team player. Don't work in silo. Let's learn to collaborate with others. Let me give you an example. Should you be given a memo to write or a circular to write on behalf of your PS or your HOD asks you, Director Admin, yeah, oh, Mr. Soso, just write this memo for me. Just help me to write this thing. Instead for you, after you might have finished writing your this, you have your other colleagues in the office there. Let them go through, let them vet it for you. Let them help you to dot the I and cross the T. Let them go through it. Let them help you probably to flesh it up, to make it more robust. But due to the fact that, you know, the way you grew up, the way you go to primary school, secondary school, and you carry that attitude to the university, you carry attitude to the service, and you are still hiding the listen, and you now wrote your Udo there, and now went to present it to your director at Admin or your PS, and they threw the Sunday back to you. They started questioning you and querying you. They are even doubting your qualification, and they ask you, which institution, you science, did you even say you went to? And you wrote this in. You could have saved yourself all this wahala if you have collaborated, if you have been a team player, if you have given it to your other colleague in the office. Please help me go through this memo. Help me go through this something. Is it okay? Is it the way? Do you have any other point that you can help me to add to it? Do you have this thing? But because you just want to do it alone, you are working in silo. And you receive the disgrace and the shame in silo. You will receive it alone. So let's learn to be a team player. Let's learn to cooperate. Let's learn to move along. Then another one is that we should learn how to manage our boss professionally. This will go a long way to determine if any one of us you are going to be successful in your chosen career. Learn to manage your boss professionally. Know the strengths of your boss. Know his weakness. Know what your boss likes and know his dislikes. Even you can even go on to know the kind of activity or sport that if your boss is a football lover, fans of Manchester United, for that period that you are with your boss, don't say you are Arsenal. And should they play football a day to that time, Sunday, and you come to the job and your team, your Arsenal won Manchester, and you now come to office and say, oh God, everybody days in land on it. No. Simply because of your gagon, why fit him why join Oga for that period. And know the mood of your boss. Know when you are to talk. Know when you are to keep quiet. If taking it away. Hello.
Okay, sir. I am trying to go back to the slides.
I'm about to just wrap up the whole something.
Okay, sir. You have less
I'm
than
just
5
wrapping it up.
more, sir. All right, sir. Okay, sir.
Manage your attitude, we say, is a magnet. What you think is what you will attract, and it determines your altitude. You should have a positive attitude and mindset. Like they've been talking about growth mindset, fixed mindset. Some of us will still go through that route of fixed mindset. Have a good attitude towards work. Give you any assignment, do it, the time, make sure you submit, make sure you meet the deadline. Don't leave things undone. Don't just say we'll do it tomorrow. And don't ever estimate the power of attitude at all. So, is that all, please? Let's move on, please. Communication is key, and it works for those who work at it. Communication, let me just say here, is two-way thing. The sender and the receiver. Some of us, we think that we are communicating, whereas we are not communicating. The other person is already switched off. Communication is not complete without a feedback. We need to learn to be professional and cautious in the way we communicate. And when we are communicating in government business, we do it in two ways, either by written or by verbal or talking, like I'm doing. And when you are either of this, you must be clear and be concise in whatever you are doing. If you are writing, it must be legible. And if you are talking, communicating, don't speak above your grammar, above the knowledge at the head of the people. That because of the grammar you are speaking, they have to go and carry dictionary or Google whatever the interpretation, like this other man, this Obagbo, what's the name of that man that will speak Latins and all the rest of them, or one of our popular Lagos pastor that when he speaks, you need to go and carry dictionary. That's not communication. Then we need to respect personal space in a shared work environment. Respect other people's space in the office. And for some of us too, that shared toilet and some other thing, male toilet, should you go there, you finish using the toilet, flush. Women, I don't have problem with women. They take care of their home, but women, let me just stop there. Then in summary, The basic understanding and mastery of etiquette rules as a way of giving one a better edge in life, especially in this contemporary competitive world where everyone desires to succeed and remain relevant. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman, sir. Thank you so much for this beautiful session. Thank you for schooling us with wisdom and the etiquette germs today. Our time is fast spent. I see your hand, Babatunde. Thank you so much. You want to ask a question? I know I acknowledge that. But before we move forward, I would like to acknowledge the presence of our immediate past chairman, Civil Service Commission. I saw her earlier on the call. Good morning, Ma. Thank you so much for joining us on this session. I don't know if you're still on the call. Please let's mute ourselves. I also acknowledge the chairman, Lagos State Branch, Mrs. Adeyelu. Thank you so much for joining us, Ma. Thank you so much for joining us, Ma. I'm trying to unmute immediate past chairman, Civil Service Commission. I don't know if she's still on the call to just give us one or two.
Hello.
Good morning, Ma. Thank you so much for joining us, Ma.
Yes, thank you very much. Could keep it up, CIPM ALAUSA chapter. Well done. And thank you very much to our presenter. I also learned a few more things. Thank you so very much. I wish you all the very, very best. God bless you all.
Thank you, Ma.
Thank you very much. Thank you very
Quite
much, Ma.
appreciate
It's such
you.
an honor to have you. Mrs. Adeyelu, Ma, are you on the call, Ma? Please kindly unmute yourself to say something to us, if you can hear me. I'm not sure she's on the call anymore. Okay, so we're going to just move forward. Oh, okay. Good morning, Ma. Thank you so much for joining us, Ma.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning. We can hear you.
Good morning, Ma. Good morning, ALAUSA chapter. Good morning, everyone on the call, and good morning to our chairman. Thank you for the wonderful session.
Thank you, Ma.
We are going to advise you if you know
Thank you so much for joining us, Ma. It's such an honor to have you on the call as well. Thank you very much. We couldn't hear you very clearly, but I think the network is really bad. So we're going to be moving very fast right now. I acknowledge the hands that's been raised up. We're going to answer your questions very quickly, very quickly. So I'm just going to unmute you, and please kindly go straight to the point because we've already spent so much of our time already. So Babatunde, please kindly unmute yourself to ask your question. Chairman, sir, please kindly answer the question as fast as possible because we have quite a lot to cover. Babatunde, please kindly ask your question.
All right, thank you so much, Alaita. First and foremost, I want to appreciate the chairman for a well-packaged presentation. I'm not asking a question, I just want to make a recommendation or just an advice. I want to advise that the chapter should do a proposal to PSO that this particular topic should be a part of the curriculum for the onboarding of the newly recruited staff into the system. Because I can see from this presentation, there's a lot that they need to know going by this presentation that will help in their career.
Okay, Mr. Babatunde, I don't think we can hear you anymore.
And also, there are colleagues on the. Thank you so much, my chairman. Thank you.
Okay. Chairman, we have noted that. Can the next person actually ask the question?
Yes.
Okay.
The other person go on, please.
Miss Kemi.
Okay, thank you very much. Am I on now?
Yes, you are. Please, you can go ahead.
Thank you, Chairman ALAUSA chapter. Thank you for this session. Just like the previous colleague said, mine is also an addition. You see, I quite appreciate all that you have said about etiquette, about the dress code, about observing some protocols. However, please, I want us to also still send this down to our AOs, our directors. You see, the way some of them also present themselves does not encourage others who knows what they should do. You see AOs, you see directors also tinting their hairs, having dreadlocks. And how do you now tell a copper that comes to your organization to say, oh, this is what I wear? And you get message from the higher authority, no, leave them, they are coppers. You can't do anything to them. So please, all this session, as my colleague had said earlier, should also be discussed among our accounting officers, especially those of them that are of the admin and HR cadre. Though we want the new trend in the service, we want the Gen Zs, everybody wants to be youth, everybody don't want to grow old, but I think there is moderation. There is need for moderation in whatever we do. So we should not only talk the talk, we should walk the talk. We should lead by example. If you're telling me not to tint my hair to office, then I shouldn't see you doing the same. Do you understand? So please, let's cascade this down, especially to the new entrants, and let them know the culture, the good culture that we have in civil service. You have mentioned an example of how you were applauded for dressing well to LASPA, and you know, it goes for everyone. So thank you very much for this etiquette briefing. Please, let's send it out for as many that can learn from it, and let us do by example. We are talking a lot, but we are not doing little. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mrs. Kemi. We didn't get your full name, and please next time when, oh my goodness, sorry, apologies. Next time when you're on the call, please kindly put in your full name so that we can address you properly. So we're going to just go straight into the Know Your Chapter. That's the 6th thing on the agenda. I don't know if the chairman wants to say something to this because time has gone.
No, it's do we have the ex-officio one there or the financial secretary? I'd wanted our IPC, but he's quite busy somehow to speak to that effect.
Okay. Okay, sir, I was trying to actually address the Know Your Chapter, but I can quickly just run through. I can quickly run through it because we are going to drop the document on the Telegram platform for people to read it through. Okay, so just 1 second so that I can share the chapter. I know that we shared it with the inductees who are trying to join us, but I will also do that right now. 1 second. Okay. We're almost there. Okay. Okay, good afternoon once again. The time is fast spent. I'm so sorry, apologies for that. Oh, okay. Okay, so all the same. Okay, so this is Know Your Chapter, the chapter spotlight. Welcome to CIPM ALAUSA chapter, Lagos State branch. The history of CIPM ALAUSA chapter. ALAUSA chapter was inaugurated on 25th September 2018. Mr. Sarumi Babatunde, MCIPM, was the pioneer chairman of the chapter with other executive members. They paddled the affairs of the chapter together between 2018 to 2019 before handing over to Mrs. George Abosede Oluwakemi, FCIPM, for the year 2020 to 2022. Our mantra in CIPM is push. The P means people, position, positivity, possibility. The U is unity of purpose. The S is strategy, strength. The H is happy to serve and hunger to achieve more. Our meetings, our ESCO meetings hold every second Tuesday of every month. The general meeting and the KSS session actually holds every fourth Tuesday of every month. That's the last Tuesday of every month. We have here the past chairman and the chairpersons. Mr. Sarumi's, whose picture is unably, he's not here. Mrs. George, who is a permanent secretary, was a chairperson 2020 to 2022. Mrs. Olubusola Abidakun Ajibola, MCIPM, who was the chairperson in 2022 to 2023. We have our immediate past chairman, who is Mr. Awe Jamio. He's currently on the call and he will still have time to give us one or two discussions later. We have meet your executive members. I know quite a lot of people on the call might not know our ex-official 1, ex-official 2. We have the chairman, who is Mr. Ogunubi Adeniyi Samuel, MCIPM, who just finished talking to us and giving us that beautiful session. Our vice chairman is Mrs. Folami Olajide Muiba, MCIPM. Our general secretary is Sagwa Noyo, Mrs. Sagwa Noyoze Taye, ACIPM, and my humble self, Olaito Olajimeji, the assistant general secretary. We have the treasurer, Mrs. Adiosho, MCIPM. Mr. Adeniyi Olani, ACIPM, as the financial secretary. We have Mr. Jimo Rotimi, ACIPM, who is our ex-official 1, and Mrs. Rihanna Ojikuto, ACIPM, who is our ex-official 2. We have quite a lot of fellows in our midst. Well, amazing. I just finished talking about the immediate past chairman Civil Service Commission. She's the number 1 person on our list as a fellow of the chapter. In the chapter, rather, Mrs. George, we have Mrs. Oyegbola Sukomi, FCIPM, we have Mr. Adekunle Monso Adeniyi, we have quite a lot of them. Because of our time, I won't be able to read up. So our membership strength as of July 2025, we have incomplete data, we have RIPM, registration in progress members, we have 484 at the moment. We have 825 certified members. This actually is a big deal for us in CIPM ALAUSA chapter because we are one of the chapters who has the largest membership database. We are so proud to be that, actually. Our chapter levy is 10,000 naira annually, and it's supposed to be paid into the CIPM bank accounts, the chapter bank accounts. We don't receive payments to personal accounts, so please take note of that. Our email address, you can get in touch with us, cipmalausa@gmail.com. On our Telegram platform, you can also stay in touch with us and drop your messages and your concerns. Our phone numbers are here, the phone numbers of the chairman. I'm going to drop this document immediately after this KSS session so we can have access to it. I'll also implore our members. We have over 825 members at the moment, and we're going to be inducting over 100 in less than a month right now. We need to also subscribe to the YouTube channel of the chapter. It's going to do us a lot of good. We are going to be posting our sessions there so that we can go to learn, unlearn, and keep relearning. Thank you very much for this. Okay, so the next, okay. Thank you so much. Okay, thank you so much. I acknowledge all the comments on the chat box. The next on the agenda, I know I shared the agenda earlier, is announcement and welcome of new members. Good morning once again. I'm so happy that I'm sure we have 80% of our new soon to be inductees on the call. I will welcome you now because you are not inducted yet, but you are still welcomed. Yeah. We have newbies in the house. Thank you very much, Ma. Thank you very much, Chairman Lagos Branch, Ma. We have to our August celebrants, we wish you all a happy birthday. We wish you all a prosperity here ahead of you in all your endeavors. by the special grace of God. I know I saw someone. Yes. I know you need the materials for this etiquette. I will also seek the kind permission of the chairman to share the slides with you on the Telegram platform after this session. Okay, so I also noticed we had new first-timers in the house who actually came for this meeting. If you're a first-timer in the house, please kindly drop an emoji, kindly say hi on the chat box so that we can actually welcome you properly.
Hi.
Okay, thank you so much for joining us. You're welcome. The next on the agenda is chapter financial update. I would yield the floor to the treasurer. Mrs. Adeoshuma, please, are you on the call? I'm going to unmute you now. Okay, great. You have
Okay.
3 minutes to please talk to us.
No problem. No problem. Good morning, HR professionals, my directors. I greet everybody on call. Good morning. My chairman, my IPC, I greet you too. Chairman, thanks for the job well done. On the financial dues, for our chapters dues, our members are not doing well at all. It is not encouraging. The turnout is not encouraging at all. People are not paying up their dues. As at today, we have 131 members that have paid their dues out of more than 800 members that we have in ALAUSA chapter. This is not encouraging at all. Please, I want to implore all to pay our dues as at when due. Then speaking to the ICE, we have the 7% discount, which is still ongoing, and it is opened to financial active members. If you want to enjoy it on the ALAUSA chapter, as a member of ALAUSA chapter, you need to pay up your dues here, then pay up your dues at the national. Even if you have paid 186,000 naira to the chapter, and you have not paid your dues to the headquarters, that payment may not be valid. It will not go through. HQ will not process your conference fee. So pay up your dues, your subscriptions at the national, at the same time pay up at the chapter. Then for the virtual conference fee, it is not discounted. So those people that have paid 90,000 should pay their balance of 10,000 naira. The discount is for physical attendees. So my chairman and IPC will throw more light on that. Thank you.
And so that we don't waste much of our time, please, can you hear me? Today is a big day. We are almost done. We're not going to be distracted. The treasurer was thrown out. I was also thrown out, but I'm back here. So we're just going to go straight into any other business. Let me be sure she is here.
AGS.
Sir.
There's a question. There's a question on the.
Okay, I would.
I'll
acknowledge the question.
Staff only. Because.
Oh no. Okay, I will address the question. I'm trying to see. I also see Mr. Jamil speaking. Sir, can you? Is the chapter? Please, I want to ask. Hello, sir.
Hello, Shayo. Good morning.
Hello. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I can hear you, sir.
Can I do just 2 minutes? I just excuse myself from the meeting, so I think I'll be able to speak to one or two issues. Hello.
We can hear you.
Okay, thank you, Chairman. Good morning. No, I said good afternoon now. I think it's 12 o'clock noon. Um, I want to say thank you for the presentation. It was that very apt and awesome and good enough for all of us. There's a take home for every person. I want to say thank you also to the branch chairman for having time to be with us. The chapter monitoring committee members, this is Kumilola Taiwo and other colleagues. I say thank you for being part of us. Now, just my 2 minutes. I want to speak to issue of finance. The treasurer has spoken to that, and he said the chairman and the IPC will want to make a 1 minute speech to that. It is not only about being disappointing, but it's only for us not being professional. And this one, I will say it all mouth. Please look at the national now. If you want to go for conference or you want to run anything at the conference, if you are not a financial member, before we used to have it as financial member, non-financial member, and non-members. The national has made it collapse into two now. You have financial member, those are members of the CIPM, active member. The non-financial member are seen as non-members. So we are not anything different from that in ALAUSA. It's either you are with us as an active member and you are financial member with us, or you are just being there, having the numbers. The numbers is not really even translating. When we have over 890 of us as a certified member, and we have about 400 and something as a registration in progress member, that is potentially about 1,200 or 1,300 members, and you are having less than 100 and something paying their dues. This is not encouraging. It's not okay at all. It is not about finance. It is not the money that we need here. It's the professionalization of HR.
IPC, sir, we can't hear you anymore. Okay, so the network is really.
You are now coming. You want to enjoy. You
Okay.
want to enjoy. You want to enjoy that same discount. No, it is not fine. You are where you did not show. You want to read from it. You are a member of CIPM ALAUSA, good, but you are not active. You are not financially active. It's now time for conference, and there's now 10% discount, 7% discount. You now want to enjoy the discount. Please, if you are not paying our dues, you cannot enjoy discount from us. That is the truth. If you are going to have an upgrade or you want to do your HRPL, that is the Human Resource Practicing License, and they need you to go to the chapter where you belong to go and get attestation from the chairman. We are not going to attest to you that you are our member. It is not fine. It is not fine. We don't want to get to Abuja for a conference. They now say, all our last time member, come out, come and take photograph, come and take, and you are even taking photograph with us. What kind of photograph are you taking when you are not even a financial member? When we don't even know you? When you are not even part of us? I know in the last 5-10 years, we know some people that are always been with us in a ICE conference. I don't want to mention them. They know themselves. They will be the ones there up there shouting, ALAUSA, ALAUSA, please, ALAUSA, ALAUSA. And they have never been part of us. They are not even our member. They are not certified member, and they don't pay kobo to us. They don't even come to our PSS. And if they are now calling ALAUSA CIPM, They will not be known as ALAUSA member. If you want to be part of us, let us know you to be part of us. If you are only coming there because of the certificate that it takes and say I am member, then it is not good. We will encourage ourselves. We will have a stick on the right hand and we will have carrot on the left. We are going to use the two. Because if the national is using it now and saying that you have to be an active member, why are we not doing it?
Hello? We can't hear the IPC anymore. Okay, so to... Sir, can you hear?
Please, please, and please, I'm begging you, be active. Come to meeting. Join Zoom. For us to do this Zoom we are doing today, we paid money, over 50,000. Hello, you can't hear me?
Yes, we can't hear you clearly. It's breaking. I think the network glitch has started again. And hello, are you there? Okay, please, can anyone still hear me? Please kindly drop something on the chat box. Okay, Mr. Michael,
We can hear you loud and clear.
Oh, okay, thank you, Mr. Jimo. Okay.
Tayo, you said you can't hear me, but I was hearing you.
Oh, okay. We're not hearing anything from you anymore. So wanted to
sorry, I was hearing you loud and clear when you were saying you are not sure the chairman is there.
Oh, okay.
There.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Can I go ahead?
Go ahead.
Okay, sir. Okay, I wanted to just answer this particular question that we saw on the chat box. Is this chapter meant for Lagos State workers alone or general? It's meant for general HR professionals who are within ALAUSA environment, who their offices is around ALAUSA and the environment. So you can ignore the Oracle, the part on the attendance that says your Oracle number. If you don't have one, you can just ignore it. So I hope that was able to answer that question appropriately. Then there's also another question that is asking, may I have the details of my outstanding? Please kindly reach out to the treasurer. She would give you the details of your payment and the amount you're supposed to pay. I don't know if IPC is overdone with the conversation it was having with us, but I'll move to any other business because our time is far spent.
I didn't know where you had me up to, but I know I was still speaking to the extent of when you were saying you cannot hear the IPC or the IPC is up in
No,
line.
we had all of the payment part and the fact that members cannot enjoy if the benefits if they don't pay the dues.
Okay. The
Yes,
last
sir.
thing I speak, which is very important, and I say that again, is whoever that want to renew their practicing license as a human resource practitioner, and they are not active, they don't come to our KSS, we wouldn't do any attestation to them because they are not being part of us. It is compulsory, you must come for knowledge sharing session. You join us for virtual meetings, and you are always active in all our programs. And if you are not financially updated, you are not going to access it. And also when we go for any conference or program, either in Abuja or in Lagos conference, and we can identify that you are not part of us, you have never been part of us, and you want to indicate yourself with the kind of jamboree when we are doing conference, we will cautiously and professionally disagree that you being part of us. If you want to be part of us, please try to be part of us. If you are not going to be part of us, let us know. Tí ọba máa jọ ṣàká kó jọ ṣàká, tí ọba máa jù ṣòkò kó jù ṣòkò. Ṣàká ṣòkò yẹn, we don't want it. That language I'm sorry, those who doesn't understand that, we will interpret later. But the point remains that if you are a member of a professional body, please identify yourself with them by being active financially and on every other active program they run. That is very, very important. And that is what I want to speak to.
Okay, sir. Thank you very much, sir, for explaining.
Sorry, one more thing. Also, I want to, with the permission of the chairman, want to speak to this. We have a number of very, very inactive people or person on our database. We are also going to, we have
We're
said this
still going
before.
to address that, sir.
All right, no problem. Thank you. Well done.
All right, sir. Okay, so good. So we're just going to move straight into any other business, which is also restructuring the membership database and the membership processes. We've received quite a number of please add this person to Telegram, add this person to Telegram. So we are not ignoring the requests. We are not ignoring the request, and we are just using this opportunity to acknowledge the fact that we are trying to restructure the membership processes and the membership database. We notice quite a lot of inactive members, inactive professionals. Let me not say inactive members because they are not members. They are trying to join. We're trying to streamline a lot of our processes, and we are trying to restructure it so it actually goes in alignment with the branch and the HQ. So we are not ignoring the requests. We are doing after the induction, there will be a process. There will also be a communication templates that we're going to drop on the platform in order for us to share with people who actually want to join the chapter. It's no longer going to be business as usual, just adding people up. We have over 800 people we have over 1,000 people on the Telegram platform. People don't make comments, they don't talk, they don't attend KSS. So we're trying to really shuffle a lot of that in the chapter. We are also not ignoring the fact that a lot of people who are not inducted are on the Telegram platform. We are working towards that. I think that was what IPC wanted to mention. I didn't know we're already there. So apologies about that, sir. The 2025 induction ceremony is going to hold on the 18th of September. We know a lot of our members have gone through the training process. They've done the training. They've done also the interviews, and they're expecting feedback and responses from the headquarters. We are still also waiting for feedback and the responses from HQ. So please kindly check your emails, keep refreshing your emails, and get ready for induction by God's grace. The 2025 IPC, sir, I don't know if you're still on the call. Do you want to please speak to the conference payments, and please kindly speak to it? I know you're very busy at the moment, but if you are permitted, you can please speak to ICE, the 2025 payments and all.
Thank you. I think the treasurer has spoken to this.
Okay, sir.
As it were, the conference fee is for two categories: financial updated members with the national to pay, and those who are non-financial members, even when you have the certificate of CIPM and you have not paid up to 2025, you will be seen as a non-member and you pay 220,000 or thereabouts. So your own payment is different from financial member. So if you are a member, quite all right, you are a member, but you have not paid your due up to 2025, you paid up to 2024, you will pay as non-member. That's 220. And even when you pay that one, you will still have that your indebtedness standing and staying in there for you. You will still pay it either you like it or not. You have only done justice to your conference payment, but that your due still remain there. So it is better for you to pay your due first and now pay as a financial member. That's number one. We were given a discount rate from time ab initio up to last month to pay a 10% discount. And after that, it was extended to the end of this month, which is another 4 days to go, for you to pay 7% discount. That's when you are paying by group. That's when you are paying up to 10 from the chapter or from the branch. Is the number of corporate payments. So those who are paying through the chapter can still pay up till end of this week, and that's 7%. And that 7% only is for those who are financial member of the national and who are financial member of our chapter. If you have not paid our chapter due, if you pay through us, we will remove our due from your money and we'll pay you your balance. So let us be sure of that. If you pay for conference and you have not paid our due, it's either we don't pay it for you to national, or we will remove our own chapter due and we will give you your balance. That is what it means. So that is that about the national conference. It is still open, it's still on. So you can still meet up with the treasurer, and if there's any inquiry, please put it on the Telegram platform. The appropriate ESCO member will answer you. Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you very much, IPC sir. Thank you very much for that. Okay, so we're just going to move straight. But before we move into adjournment and closing, I would like to appreciate those who made comments about the proposal to Public Service Office, Mr. Babatunde Taiwo. Thank you so much for that. And the chapter has taken note, and this is just like an acknowledgement that we're going to send a paper to the Public Service Office on the orientation of new employees. The motion for the adjournment of this meeting, please kindly, volunteers, please kindly move the motion. You can raise your hand so I can unmute you. Oh, okay, okay, Mr. Babatunde, you want to move the motion? Okay, please kindly unmute yourself. Please, when you're addressing, please make sure you address your title, MCIPM, ACIPM, please. So you have the floor.
All right, thank you so much, Mr. Lighter. My name is Babatunde Adesina Taiwo, ACIPM. Hereby move the motion for the adjournment of this meeting. Thank you, and God bless.
Okay, so I saw a hand. Mr. Jimo, are you trying to second the motion?
Yes, I, Jimo Mosirotimi, ACIPM, S Official 1, hereby seconded the motion for the adjournment of the meeting. Thank you.
Okay, so thank you so much for this. Thank you so much. Please, we're going to take the closing prayer, which I will be sharing my slides so that we can take the first stanza. Okay.
Before we close, those that have not filled the attendance should please do. It is very important for them as well. Thank you.
To fill the attendance, yes. Okay.
Then again, there's some people that didn't put their name there. Is their phone techno and some other things that are showing there? We will not be able to capture this something very well. Their name must reflect in the attendance list, not their phone brand or the this thing, please.
Their names will reflect if they fill the attendance, so it's very important that they fill the attendance. But right now, I am not able to. Okay. The chairman, sir, please can you make me the host? Because I'm trying to share. You are a co-host. I think because of the network glitch, I was thrown out. Oh, okay. Somebody's asking for the link to the attendance. Let me see if I have that. Okay. I'm sharing it again. Chairman, sir, can you please make me the host so that I can share?
It's okay.
All right, sir. Oh, apologies. Apologies, Mr. David. Please, what was your question again? I think I missed that. Apologies, please. Kindly drop your question so that while we're waiting to share, we can answer your question. Apologies about that, please. I think that was the network glitch there. Okay, so I don't know, do we have access to, I'm just going to read up the last stanza of the national, and the first stanza of the national anthem, since the network is really bad from my hand here. Can anybody hear me? Can we go ahead? Oh, okay.
We can
okay,
hear you. Go ahead, please. Go ahead. We can hear you.
Okay, before I do that, sir, someone asked a question and I'm trying to read it up here. Please, can a confidential memo or write-up be extended to a colleague or a superior for input and vetting, especially when it involves them? Okay, so I think this question, I don't know if the chairman is on the call, or Mr. Awe, do you want to please help us answer this question? I think the person is trying to maybe correct. Please, can a confidential memo or write-up be extended to a colleague or a superior for inputs and vetting, especially when it involves them? IPC, sir.
Yes, I heard you. If it's a confidential memo and it actually affects that person, you can't be a judge in your own court. Ordinarily, you shouldn't have allowed that person. It can take another neutral person, because if you are involved in an issue, either it's disciplinary or even something that is even promotional, it might be something good, it might be any other thing otherwise. As much as it's supposed to be confidential, that party that is confidential to should be kept away from that party at that time. It's not supposed to be shared, to the best of my knowledge, because it affects that person, and it will always be on his own side of the story. So it is good you keep it away from that person if he is involved or if she is involved. Or even ordinarily when he has a party that is favorable to him, it might not even be him involved. If he involves somebody too close to him and he will have a biased mind, you take that person off that confidential note. Even if he has a third party that is close to him, we should not. So a confidential memo that has to do with Shayo, and it's my own AGS, I may not need to discuss even with, may not be discussed with me because I will be biased, because she's closer to me.
Yeah. Thank you very much, sir. I'm sure that answered the person's question. Okay, our time is fast spent. It's 12:23 p.m. here. Mrs. Loretta, I acknowledge your question here, but please kindly reach out to the treasurer. She would be able to answer this appropriately. Thank you. Closing prayer is the first stanza of the national anthem. Apologies, I'm unable to share my slides. I don't know what the problem is from here, but I will just read it through. If any one of us knows it, you can unmute yourself and join me. Nigeria, we hail thee, our old dear native land. Through tribe and tongue may differ, good we stand.
Nigeria us to serve our sovereign motherland.
Thank you so much for joining us in this August KSS session. We appreciate you. We love you. Thank you so much for joining us and have an amazing afternoon. Bye.
Right. Thank you. Bye, Shayo. Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Thank you very much.
Ara ni news. Wá jẹ́ ń gbé fún ẹ. Káyọ̀ tó lẹ́nu nígbà ibẹ̀ náà ni wọ́n wà. Jẹ́ ń gbogbo tó fẹ́ fi sínú. Wọ́n ní ibẹ̀ ni wọ́n wà. Àwọn tí ti plánà ẹ̀. Ṣàkóso. O tún ti bẹ̀rẹ̀. Ẹ ṣàkóso síbẹ̀. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ bá mi gbé fáìlì lè fọ́gà padà. Àwọn onífà ti lè kàn dé. Àwọn ti got all of the record. Yes, we can send them down. Send this like that. Actually. Ṣé orúkọ ilé ìjọba wọlé? Orúkọ ilé yóò wọlé. Ẹni káwọn tí ń bọ̀ fún ẹ ní àná. Ìrọ̀bí mẹ́sẹ̀gì tó send PS yẹn gbọ́dọ̀ máa wà rẹ́hùn pẹ̀. So, táwọn á bẹ̀rẹ̀